Let's just switch over, shall we? Hi, everyone. It is me, Vex, Cyberpunk Antifa Lesbian, here for puzzle solving in Blue Pri. Zan isn't here this time, so you're just going to have to deal with just me waffling. Unless he turns up later, which he might do. We shall see. I'm supposed to be streaming way earlier than this. I woke up late. My sleeping pattern is fucked again. Hey! Yes, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, I was just saying, I was supposed to start streaming like way earlier, because yesterday I said to Zan, like, oh yeah, I'll get up early and I'll try and keep you entertained while you were at work. You finished work at 4, and I didn't wake up until 5 in the afternoon, because my sleeping pattern is fucked. Because, right, so I got one of those CPAP machines to help with sleeping, for sleep apnea, right? And, the mask the other day, I think, like, I must have nudged it in my sleep or something. Like, I've like readjusted it in my sleep. I felt like something was loose. So then when I've gone to check it, the bottom of the mask had like ripped open, so it's no longer airtight. So it's just going all over my face. So I haven't been able to use it. So my sleep has been terrible because I'm waiting to get another mask. So yeah. But we're gonna do some. Is this? Your microphone? Yeah, because I wasn't talking, dipshit. Sorry, it's the Streamlabs is just being like, oh, here's an alert because we've got a signal from your microphone, but there's no sound. It's like, yeah, because I wasn't talking into it. What? Right. Anyway, let's skip over to the game screen. Hey, and I remembered the button to get me in the corner. So, what we're doing, for anyone who hasn't seen this game before, Blue Pri, basically, you're playing as a little boy Simon, who has been left the Mount Holly estate by his uncle. This is the Mount Holly estate that you can see. But the main point of like the first layer of the game is you have to get, like, when I get into here, you can see in the corner there's a certain amount of steps that you get, and it decreases a step every time you go to different rooms. And the whole point was you had to, because when you go in, you sort of like draft each room to be able to. The foundation is not normally there. Like, there's after a certain point where you can draft the foundation. I just happen to draft it in the middle, and that doesn't reset. So I feel sorry for anyone who drafted it. Like, I'm guessing it has to be in these middle 3 columns. But so the whole point of within the first 28 days, you have to get into the antechamber here by completing puzzles and pulling levers to be able to open the doors, to be able to get into room 46, and then that way you win the first layer of the game. But there's a whole bunch of other lore and secrets and stuff, so we're kind of, which is why I'm on day 49 and stuff. So I've currently get my allowance. So, like, this is the letter that you get at the end of like when you've got into room 46 for the first time, where it's like, dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember that. I should do a voice for this. Old uncle. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy. humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. As I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand, and showered... Yeah, we got a trophy for completing it as well. Showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Alvin Neveray, Herbert S. Sinclair, your uncle. So, yes, that's... Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that's what's left. And like I said, we have only done... We've ended up unlocking a couple of the... 4 of the permanent additions, which is the Westgate Path, which means that we can get out to the bit and we can get to the outer room that we can draft, which we're going to in a minute. The Gemstone Cavern we managed to unlock, which means every day we start with 2 gems, though I think... this morning we started with 6, because yesterday we drafted, in the previous day when we... Oh, actually it was yesterday, when we were streaming yesterday. And then the day before in the game, we drafted the morning room, which means you start with two extra gems. But because we had the Chamber of Mirrors, that means you can draft duplicates. So we ended up with 2 morning rooms. So we've got 4 extra gems this morning. We've also got the Apple Orchard, which as a permanent thing, where we start... Because normally you start with 50 steps. Oh, I'm losing my voice. I got a peppermint tea to keep me going. Yeah, so you start... Oh, that's so much better. You start with... when you first start the game, you start with 50 steps. But because I've unlocked the Apple Orchard, which, again, was a puzzle to try and find the code lock to be able to get in, I start with 20 extra steps. And then the Black Bridge Grotto means I can access an offline terminal from the network. Which, actually... I've not been doing that. I should do that to set the experiments up before I'll do that and set up an experiment before I even start. Because one of the things that you can do is on the laboratory computer, you can set up experiments. So then, so when you do certain things in the game, it allows you to, here we go, admin key. Oh, I haven't found the admin key yet. That's why I haven't been able to do that. Shite. Oh, I remember where that goes. Okay, so maybe I can't do that yet. Fuck. Because what I was thinking was, if go in there and use the thing to get to the offline terminal, like when I find the admin key. So that's another thing that I need to... Let me write down. I've got a notebook to write down a bunch of stuff on. I'm currently working on chess pieces for another puzzle. Let's just go... admin. There we go, written down admin login to remind me that that's what we need to do. Oh, hey, Vio. Hope you're okay. We're just playing a bit of Blue Prince, trying to figure out... I just realised that I went into the permanent edition, the Black Bridge Grotto, because I was like, ooh, I can... I'm glad you're okay. I went into the Black Bridge Grotto to try and get onto one of the computers to be able to set up like an experiment, because in the lab, when you set up experiments, like they do have a different effect. Ah, let's make an offering at the shrine. My other one's gonna run out soon. Oh. I can't offer more until that gold's gone. Never mind. I thought I could offer each time. So that's 2 wasted journeys. Whoops. Yeah, kind of. It's very much... It is a puzzle game. Let's... First layer, which was getting into room 46. Not that way. Oh, this was a thing that I had to unlock by lighting the 4 lamps upstairs. So, okay, so there's 1 bishop. So, let me have a look at where I put things, right? So, I believe pawn was there. I had bishop there, but maybe that was the king instead. Rook. There. If I stumble into this, that'll be good. No. Shit! Because there's that element of the puzzle, and then there's this that's on the wall, where it's like... that. And I don't know what that means either, so I'm currently trying to figure that shit out. Oh, I'm stuck. We'll come back and figure that out. So I've been noting down chess pieces in the main house. The problem is, like, there's certain rooms that just always have chess pieces in. And I'm trying to figure out, like, whether certain places... Because I've got 3 separate places that the bishop could possibly be. I've got 1 that's a pawn. I've got, like, maybe 3 possible places that the rook could be. So it's rather confusing. So yeah, so to get this lift, I had to light those 4 blue flames there. Yeah, let's go into the house and we'll actually start drafting room. We've already spent an hour and a half just trudging around the grounds doing nothing. Oh, I also know that if... I have seen that if I take... Oh! I just realised I got keys as well. And that was from the clock tower that we drafted yesterday. Observatory. Let's see what the stars are today. The inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Oh, that's the first time I've had that. Interesting. Go this way. We'll go security. Then one of the things we're going to do here on the keycard system, set this to low for now. Change the offline mode. I always change the offline mode to unlocked just in case we get to draft the breaker room, because if we get the breaker room we can just turn off the things and then that will save us having to faff about looking for a key card. But if we do find a key card, I can come back and up that to high And then we have to worry less about keys. Let's go this way, because this one will get us a room adjoining to the hall. Oh, we've just erased the door in the hall. Never mind. Ooh, the car keys. We've got a spare set of car keys so we can get into the boot of the car. Breakfast nook, so we can get some bacon and eggies. And add morning room to the draft pool. Anything over here? No. Speaking of, yeah, you know what? Let's go. Room. Oh, coin purse. And what else have we got in here? We've got the 2 gems. Yeah. And then we get the, which means we've got the 2 extra in the morning too. So let's loop back round. I accidentally closed off that door. Let's go this way. Yeah, we'll go for the library. Look. Look at the pump user manual. I don't remember looking at the pump user manual, though. Do that just to check. The bookshop. Ooh, the boiler room, actually. That could be useful. Yeah, let's get the boiler room. Did we get this now? No point drafting the power over there. So, split that way. Actually, let's pull it over the other way. Let's see, do we have Ender Star? In the lab. Right, so now we can do the experiment thing that I was talking about. So, let's set up an experiment. There we go. Each time you eat an apple star. Yeah, that works. Oh, which means we blocked off that door. Oop. Well, never mind. Let's get the passageway, because that'll also power around. It does still go out. Tell you what, before we open that way, I'm gonna go back to the other side of the boiler room and draft that way, I think. Go for Geist bedroom. It used to be guest bedroom, but now it's haunted. As we upgraded it. We get 2 dice. So we can use those to re-roll. Which is going to be a lot better. Bedroom. Go straight past. Garage. Now we get 3 more keys here. And also open the back. Ooh. Got lockpick kit. And the key to the secret garden. Which is great. Don't have power coming here though. There's a place to dig, but I don't have a shovel. That's the wrong way. Off. We'll go through the passageway, I think. That one's blocked off, yeah. Dang it. I want something that's powered. Just gonna waste all the fucking stars. That one will have garage. Oh wait, no. We can turn the power back on in the dark room as well. Cool. Pack. So, the other thing that we need is we need the workshop, which I know we had in that when I was trying to get something else. We'll see what happens. For God's sake. I'm getting like a whole bunch of red rooms. I'll just get that one. Oh, no. Oh no, I didn't get it. Jeez. God damn it. Oh, hello. This, however. Jammed it. Yeah, happened. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I don't want that. That swaps keys with money. Okay, that's going to be more anyway. Dang it. Well, at least I know that's the thing, but if I draft that, that means I'm stuck and have nowhere to go. So, I think the power thing might just be a lost cause and we go with a courier. Metal detector. Do I have a magnifying? No, I don't. Nursery, that's not ideal, but at least it's extra steps. The other problem is, like, this is a good example of like where there's chess pieces in all the bloody rooms. But at least now look. Go with a commissary. Can't. Oh, that shovel. At least I've got access to the foundation now. Kennel. Hello. Pet the dog. Then things on that side. So we do. Am I missing something? Oh, there's a key. That would be kind of stuck. This one is. Just a corridor. Great. I'm going to run out of steps because that stupid weight room. Let's at least use the secret garden key. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. We already got that secret. That was what we got last time, which gave us the seal. Go off bis. We'll go off bis. Coins. Spread gold in the estate. Grab that gem from something else pinging. What else is pinging? Oh. Alright. I'm running out of steps. I'm gonna fucking run out of steps. The good thing is, we don't have the... Ooh. Go. We've got some steps back. Great. Use a key, we've got plenty. Aquarium! Fucking love an aquarium. Horror yards and aquariums. See what the archive wanted. I bet this traps me. Oh! Awesome. Eastwing Hall. Let's... Again. Go for that. Stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or diamonds when drafting special rooms. Oh fuck! Of course this is at the top. Let's go with that. Hopefully that has a door out. It does. The pool. Don't know if that's going to count. Isn't there anything else I can do on that? Oh. Got more here, which means we could go back and get the shovel now, which is good. Gonna have a message in it. True treasure of the trove is not in the house. So I'm guessing. I've got a page for green notes. Ew. Yes. I wonder if that means, because there's a certain blessing you can get, right, from the shrine, where if you get that blessing, oh, in there. So let's stand in here and chat a bit. So there is a blessing for the shrine that when that means that when you call it a day in a certain room, then it means the next day you can draft that room as one of the options in the outer room. So I'm guessing what that green note means is the fact that if I get that blessing, call it a day in the treasure room, and then I draft the treasure trove outside, maybe there's another secret there. So that's something we'll have to check out if we can. See if we can draft the treasure trove. Guessing that's supposed to be 1:30. What time it is? Oh, that's that swooshing. Yeah. Okay. We're nearly there. See, like, this is where I was like, okay, there's a big rook here. Does that mean the rook goes in where this room is, or is that always here? That answers the question that it's always in here. So I can't guarantee that that's the solution to that puzzle. So, but this has to mean something. At like 1:30, I can unlock something in here, maybe. We'll hang around a bit. We'll figure that out. Because then the other things I've got noted down in my notebook. I got the fuses, because what I did with the fuses, in the when we were in the utility closet, right, there's a set of lights you can bring up, and so there's a certain combination that you get that opens up the back of the room, which then opens, I can't remember if it was the grotto or the cavern. It was one of those two. I've got the terminal password, and then the orchard lock. The den clock has a thing where it's like pointing between 11 and, like, it's got a V pointing to the 11 and the 1 and a thing between them, and I haven't been able to figure that out. I don't know whether that's just decoration. And then in the lab there was, oh no, the power thing was the gemstone cavern, because in the lab it was if I get power to the machine, then, which I did, I can this time. It was like, oh, if you power the machine across from the monitor where you do the experiments, there's a bunch of levers, and there was a puzzle next to that based on the table of elements. So I got that. I've got the dartboard rules, and then I've got the picture letters, which what I was telling Zan about yesterday, where when you're in a place, so like, let's go back up and I'll show you, because there's the pictures up here. So if you, in each room, there's a pair of portraits. So like, that one is, I think, hold on. I don't know how, but this is supposed to be an E. I would say crate. That's not really crat, is it? I can't remember how that solves, but I worked out that if you put like the letters on the map here, it ends up saying if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes, which is what gave me the the hint for the safes in the different rooms, which I've already solved, which is why we've got 7 of these 8 letters. Which is another thing that we're trying to do. So we need to find the 8th letter here. Go back downstairs. And then I've got the order of the statues in the tomb, because if you draft the tomb outside, there's a bunch of statues inside, which when you have the chapel, I haven't drafted the chapel this time, but if you draft the chapel, then it has the statues on the windows, and I had to write down the order of the statues in order to open an extra thing that goes into where the foundations are. I've also noted the extra powerful admin password thing for the security room. I wonder if that one would work for the grotto then. You can always go out and try it in a bit. Ding. Then what we'll do is after we've figured out what the fuck this is, right? We'll go out and we'll because I don't think we can open any other doors. No. We'll go back out to the grotto and see if the security login will work as the login details for the Blackbridge Grotto terminal. If not, then maybe there's something else that we need to figure out. Oh. This is new. Wait, so this is what... So it did mean half one. Oh. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we're on the outside of the tower. Okay. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time, yeah? 5 of the clocks should be set to the time ending on the hour. Those ones are lies. This clock's neighbours should both be set to a time containing a 7. Clock should not be set on the hour ending in 0. Well, that one should. None of these clocks should be set to a time that contains the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. And then the clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. Okay, so this one's handwritten, Because what we found in the security room before was that blue notes are always true, and red notes that are typed are always lies, but the ones that are handwritten are also true. So... seven. Wait, so each of these clocks should be set to a different... Okay. So, okay, that one should be 27, I guess. Maybe. Oh no, because it says that none of the clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, so let's change the hour hand. And then a minute. This should be... oops. Maybe this should be a 6. Step. That should be 6. 57. And this one could be 7 something, right? This one would be 7. Six. It's 57. And then this one. 7. $7.05. Maybe. And this one. So 5, 6, 657. So this could be 7. 6. Oops. Wait, so it says... Yeah. 5 of the clocks should be set on a time ending on the hour, right? Maybe that one needs to be 5. Two, 3. Six. Seven. Hmm. I'm not okay. I have a feeling this is probably 9. Oh god, this is why Zan was like, oh, I can't deal with these sorts of puzzles. All these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. These are both have to be involving 7, so that's 657. Oh. Maybe this needs to be... No, because that one needs to be same 3 numbers on another clock, but it's order, right? No, wait, so what about if that one... 758. This one is 8. This one is 8, 7. No? Shit. Yeah, 5, 6. So that means this clock needs to have... That clock needs to be on 7. Because then it's... Because that clock shouldn't be set on the hour, so it does need to be set on the hour, which is 8. No. Means that's 7 as well. Both be set to a time containing a 7. Wait, what? Oh, God. Right, so. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour, right? They're all... The clocks are positioned so the time will go up in ascending order. So that's going to be the lowest and that's going to be the highest, right? This one is set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. None of the clock times can have a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. This clock shouldn't be set on the hour, but that's a lie, so this one needs to be set on the hour. This one says it needs to be a time containing all different numbers, which is a lie, so that needs to be on the same number, right? But it needs to contain a 7. Wait, no, because that can't be... Hold on. So this needs to be... like, half past or something. So this one... needs to be a variant of 6. But... How do I can't have 677, so that... No, so that's got to be a 7, right? This one needs to have a 7 in it, but it needs to be set on the hour. So that's 7. That has to be 7. Because it needs a 7 in it, but it needs to be set on the hour, so 7. This one has to be like 6 something. Means this one maybe should both be set to a time containing a 7. But this needs to have some of the same number. Oh my god! Right. I shouldn't have opened this fucking door. Let's see. So... Does that mean this is also just a 7? That can't be right, surely. Oh, God, I might have to look it up. 5, 6, 7, 7, 7. So each of the clocks do need to be a different time, right? Oh! Thanks, Webs. Thank you for the lurk. Right, I don't get... Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So got that right. Wait, what? So I've ended up having to look up the solution, which is not my finest moment, which is annoying. I was right with that one. That was wrong. Right. I'm an idiot. Right. So this one, does it needed two numbers of the same, right? If you're going with 5, which I think I had it on that at one point. This one is actually 6, right? So that's correct. This one I had correct before. This one needs to be... And that one I had correct before as well. Look. There we go. A sanctum key. Nice. Right, how do I get back there? Down to the den. Wait. Gotta pet the dog. I can pet you as well. Pet you? No. Right. Let's go down. And we can open another sanctum door. Down. Oh yeah, I can't get around that. Go along. Clump, 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 clump. Already done that bit. Open this. Base plant into the gate. Heading round. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, we'll open that. Okay. Ah, I should have made it even. This one's one we already solved. I haven't figured out the other. Okay. Okay. That one. Got that one. So it's like trying to figure out what the sigils are. Right, let's go back up. Actually, let me just quickly. Sanctum key. Just going to double check because I think Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Right. Okay. Have any others? I was worried slightly that I lost one. Let's, while we're here, this is a way back out. Too far. Oh, up. Just gonna go to the grotto again to see if the security password is the password. Okay, so it can't be that. Hang it. Hmm. Wheel. Heal. Oh, I meant to. Right, let's call it a day and we'll see what we can do a different day. Hmm. We got the garden shopping centre. Continue. Get our allowance. one thing this game doesn't have is a jump function. Family tree. I got that letter and I forgot to write it down. Just gonna go back. Just looking up the Black Bridge Grotto stuff. To see if there was anything I missed. Oops, I'm in capitals. Oh, okay. Right, so the last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. In the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we chose to install the server outside the house to maintain connection stability at times. All cavern off the eastern drive was selected for the server site. Oh, what's the name of the network? Black Bridge. Okay. Down. That's not. Oh, I could. How do I do the access one offline terminal thing then? weird. God knows. Maybe it means like from the other computers I can access. Let's start on the west-hand side of that this time. Go for the billiard room so we can get a coin. 14. So, God. 4 times 4, 8, 16. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Plus 10 is 13. 12 is 1. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. 19. Take away 9 is 10. Yeah, by 5. No. What? So share by 5. So we got 19 minus 9 is 10. Share by 5 is 2. On? Fuck. Was that multiplied by? Three, 6, 9, shared by 3. 3, 13. Okay, so for this one I might need to hold on. This is one of the ones where I was struggling, like especially when it gets to like the square root in the mid, like the square in the middle. That's what always throws me. Yeah. Subtract 9. Yeah. Divide by 5. 3. Okay, so 19. Oh, you square the result. Okay, so it'd be 10 shared by 5 is 2. And then I thought that the square meant that in the divide meant you had to divide by the square, which is what was throwing me. Whereas what you need to do is get the result of what happened with the divide and then square that. So the 2 squared is 4, then 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay. Right, that makes a little more sense. Oh yeah. Go in the chapel. Oh no, I lost a coin. Hey look, a whole bunch of coins. Go for the breakfast nuke, a key, and some bacon and eggs. Go for a den. to the other thing I'm going to do. Hour and a half, right, okay. I was just checking how long I'd been online. So, let's see where we're drafting this. Let's go West Wing Hall so we don't lock ourselves out. Go with garage just so we can ease. No bits we can pick here. Chest. Go courtyard, because likely to find a shovel. Got a metal detector. That's going to be useful. Now all I need is a magnify. Well, I want a shovel. We also need a magnifying glass and a workshop. Go with the breaker. Yes. Let me pick up the coin. Christ. That's what I was saying about these earlier. Like this. We just switch that off, switch the garage on. So you can get them all to purple. Then you can... That one is white. That one is red. One is green. Blue. That one is off. Then... I'll open the switch back here, which I've flipped. Fine. There we go. Oh. Let's drive this way. Yeah. That's the corridor. Oh, another coin. In. Let's go with a commissary. Yes! They're selling shovels! That's exactly what I needed. Get a salt shaker. Perfect. Security, because otherwise we're stuck. Yep. Now what we can do, because we've gone in the utility closet, let's go in the keycard system. We'll set the security level to high, but then we'll change the offline mode to unlocked, because the security doors are offline. So that means we've got a whole bunch of extra doors that we can just get in for free. Oh, are you fucking joking? Oh, dang it. And we ended up fucked with dead ends anyway. Great. Wait, did we... So, we can't fucking get anywhere. Great. That's annoying. I'm now just digging stuff out of habit. To see what they're... The shoe. You go around the outside. Did we draft an outside room? I think we did, didn't we? Root cellar. That's why there's all these dig spots everywhere. Dig here. Pebbles. Oh, there's one here too. Yep. Now we've got the power. Open the garage door and leave! Don't think we can get anywhere up this way. Or at least I've never been able to figure anything out. We can't climb the ladder. We can go along here. Which leads back to the root cellar. Let's see what else we can dig up out of curiosity. Old tin can. Nothing. Pebbles. Coins. Broomstick handle. A deposit box key. Cool. Shame that I'm not going to be able to keep it. On 4-9. So annoyingly, I have to call it a day again, despite the fact we only opened this much of the place. We can't get anywhere fucking else. Great. Boo. Garden cottage. Green ribs, was it? Oh yeah, because the courtyard, the morning room, and then the root cellar. Okay. I only found one item. Great. Day 51. Right, back out to the other thing. See what we can draft out here. Got? What we got? Go with the shelter. That seems the most useful out of the three. I don't need to go in because I've already seen what's down there. I mean, there's technically the possibility of an extra gem, but we've got 4 already. So, breakfast nook to get some bacon and eggies. Coupon book, which means we get 1 gold off of whatever we buy. Good. Now let's go for a den. Oh yeah, with the... This is what I was looking at. The clocks here. There's this. And I waited until they hit that time, but I couldn't figure out anything that would work in here, so I don't know whether it's just like a detail or something. I thought that maybe there would be like, I could set something on one of the clocks or something would pop open. But I can't find anything. So I'm not entirely sure. Go conference room. This way. Go Geist bedroom so we can get nice. Hello. Oh, I'm yawning already. Jesus. Sorry. Let's see. Workshop. We need one of those. Broken lever. So now all that we need to find is a magnifying glass and a thing. Metal detector. A shovel. Turnip. Turn up for what? Turn up for what? Drawing room. And then I can instantly recover my gem. You know what, let's redraw the... see what we... Passageway. Yeah, the passageway. Good one. Then that gives access to the foundation, but also I can go this way. Go bedroom. All access back to the... gem. Use a key. Go for the library. Okay, yeah, well, source labels. Tank pump, yep, it's out. Oh, is that it? Knew that. Dang it. Well, that was a waste of a book. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, let's go dining room. Grab a lunchbox. But now... yeah, I can't go further up yet anyway. So what we'll do, we'll loop back down to the dead. We'll start going that way. Oh, billiard room. Got another one of these silly maths puzzles. Dan was telling me off yesterday for the maths. He was like, "Oh God, I can't deal with all this. You've lost me." Let's see, so 15. Okay, 15 minus 6 is 10 minus 10. What? And I guess by this is 1. So 8. $15. No, 9. Sorry. Well, what the hell is this then? So, dartboard solver. So it wants me to add 10, which is 10. Then minus 10, which is nothing. Then 15, nothing. The answer's just 10 again. Fuck's sake. So, and then we minus 12. Nothing. Right. What? So minus 12 plus 20. 8 times 2 is 16. That's the stupid... Right, keycard. At least we don't have to worry about those doors. Right, we're back at the front. Go for the observatory. Some of these stars back. Cool. A whole bunch of stuff. What did we get? I'm paying attention. We got 5 diamonds. Got 5 gems, we got a key, we got 3 steps, rooms with 4 doors are more common, pair of chests, the apples, okay. Cool, so that means apples give us extra steps today. Oh my god, redraw. Full wing. Morning room. Coins. Coins. A dildo. Things I've shoved up my ass. No, that video every single time makes me think of that. Let's go with the experimental lab. is we want to go. Let's have a look at the experiments we can run. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do it like that. So every time I open a keycard door, then that means yeah, let's go rotunda. This one can rotate. So we're going to rotate it now. Get to these two doors. Well, that means, like, if I find a keycard door, it's going to give me cool shit. So let's go straight ahead first. A vestibule. Before I open that, I'm going to open this. Oh, we'll get the cloister here. Let's first. Let me press. Oh. It was just showing me the coin. Pebbles. Guess we go with the Great Hall and just leave that as it is. God damn it. I forgot that it does, the vestibule does that. Missing my fucking key on getting out, the bastard. Over this side. Guess we go chapel. Oh, bollocks. Right, okay. That's going to be the easiest bet. Oh yeah, I forgot that we got the shelter outside, didn't we? Awesome. So the effects aren't going to happen. I'm an idiot. That's made the gymnasium pointless. We go in the gymnasium just to see if there's the Jews. There are not. But yeah, this is another pointless room. Shit. Being an idiot. Well, I fucked myself up. Again. God dang it. Okay. I'm not having a good day. I'm not having much luck on this. Shit. I might have to, you know what, because this isn't going well, I might call it for now and then sort some stuff out and maybe stream again a little bit later. So, yeah, we'll call it here. So, thank you all that stuck around. It was semi-productive. We got some stuff done. And we'll chat more next time, okay? Right, so until either later or tomorrow. Okay, bye!